It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Punting on first down. But why, though? Just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And what is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Well, so much for extending the play. He just quit on it and took a knee.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a shot field goal.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown.
Bro, if I didn't high pass that, that was an interception.
Holds firm, no pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll go to the air. And the third down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now fourth and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Do you just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Off play action on first down.
Bro, where's my flag? He's man coverage.
There, and they'll have enough for the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way.
That was a crazy angle.
Down after a nice game.
It's very early in the college football season.
You already got beat on the man coverage play.
By what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Now improvising. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody's staying home. And then
okay, so the same thing happened to both of us.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout.
Bro, see, he did the same thing earlier.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target
I really
him
put in
early
extra
and often. He
cover
is
6,
a
bro.
weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him
good spin.
throughout the rest of this game.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage.
Going for it
Bro,
all.
what?
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
Bro, I
That's what
hate
makes a nice
fucking
touchdown.
restarts, bro.
Well,
I
the
just
chemistry
hate them.
between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the red zone because coverage is going to be tight.
Oh, God,
It
bro.
might not be perfect, but
Just
this
not
is
my
something
year.
these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
It is just not my year, bro. Unlucky games
They'll
after
put this
unlucky
one in play.
games.
First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to the right. Not
Watley.
much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To the air on second down. Quarterback adapting. He might have gotten way too greedy there. Held it too long and couldn't throw it away to
I'm
avoid
so
the
mad
ball.
at myself. That
And
was such
protecting their quarterback is job number
was so
1, 2,
frustrating.
3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got
Get
to
my
make
own
sure
head, bro. I
they
got my
take
own
care of
head
him so he
every
can
single
make
game.
those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Looking
Bro,
left,
like,
and this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard
Yeah,
to
dude, I
convert.
cannot
The
have you
defense
as
knows it's
quarterback.
going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work
covered
on
like dude.
offense. Man, what a
You're being
drive
so
that was
good
the
in the
last time
restart.
they had it. Basically the length of the field.
Come on.
Much better
It's
starting
over.
point this time.
And
Fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now on the option. And here's a fumble way
Oh,
behind
okay.
the line.
and he gets it for more yards. Like that's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. Why do I get so unlucky? Oh my God, dude. Okay, well, maybe I got lucky now. Okay, we're...
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
I don't even know what play I chose.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Dogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end.
Thank God, bro.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The run from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now on 2nd down. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Rolls it in.
Dude, I don't even know. I'm just trying to use her the wide receiver.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Fucking go, Clemson.
Take it in and house it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Okay.
And
they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. A very
I just gotta beat the odds every single game. Oh my God. Like, it's like EA wanted me to predict that was going to happen, so I should have went for 2 or something. Like,
he'll bring it out. It's White. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Got the back over the middle. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. What a play by this defense with a pick-6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. He breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught down.
Damn, that should have been a pick.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Dogs want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. And that's a live ball. Defense covering it up.
I was about to say, but if I didn't pick that up, all the arms around me.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just...
Why do I get so unlucky, man? Why do I get so unlucky?
That receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though. He puts it up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted.
Why do I get so unlucky?
And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Finds his man. It's Hardy. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll...
quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Hardy.
I don't think it was spinning. It didn't let me spin.
Leaves it a little short of the first down.
I don't know what happened.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Damn, I had triangle wide open.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kick is in the air. The ball is going to be downed at the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the grab, it's White. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 20.
Just truck the blocker. Don't go for the top. Don't go for the ball carrier.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often. But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
Bro, he was wide open.
These fans are going
I know those don't usually work, but I thought they might have fixed that this game.
Got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They just keep firing. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Good interception. I'm so ass, bro. I should have just ran the ball. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Just run the ball, man.
Turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Barnett. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's got room. Sprinting away. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go with a direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Dude, you gotta. It tells me wide right, dude. Tell me the thing is right, not to the left, to the right.
Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one.
Mr. Henderson just moved up into the depth chart this week.
Paid off from the 26. The give to the lone running back. Gets it in.
That was a great adjustment.
Down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Barnett. The short hands, it's Taylor. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Damn, he's wide open.
He'll try to do it himself. He just slips and slides his way
wide
down to the
open
42. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And his fifth.
Why are you running back like you're the one going for this?
They haven't pulled him yet. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got the first down and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The give to the tailback. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Just going to keep it after the snap. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He's got it.
What do y'all say, bro? No eyes, no ball, or whatever.
As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Working that left side now. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's White. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Barnett. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Offense in an empty set. Might be changing the route. He wants to throw it. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Taylor. Slithers into space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. And he throws another interception. Taking it the other way. The 20. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and